set to kick off.
Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
I need 55! Mike 55! You ain't going nowhere. Mike 55.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he's brought down after a very nice game.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Good pickup there, 21 yards.
Hey, keep it up, keep it up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check hot route. Hot.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram.
Jones
B.J. Goodson with a pick. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
At their own 49-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's going to get this past the 50.
Number 24,
into Giant
Nick
territory.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Check safety, check safety. Watch the edge.
They'll run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
That's how we do, D. That's how we...
8 yards.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 30-yard line.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
The ball carrier.
11 yards there, first down.
At the 19-yard line.
One unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Landry again, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Check 55. Check 55.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flushed out right. Going back to Landry. This time he's got him complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
180. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
They'll try to run the pump. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns.
The ball carrier.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns have taken the early lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Shepard. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
There goes Sterling Shepard.
I'm the best in the game.
Giants. Sterling Shepard, 51 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
For the extra point.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
That's right, baby. It's all.
And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Round 7.
The Browns drive about to get started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, there's no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that. Maybe they get this game tied up.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be out right at the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
On the carry.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 35-yard line.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield, flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
180. Check, 55 to Mike. You must be dreaming.
A run for Nick Chubb, and he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
You got him.
Dalvin
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Yeah, the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd
on 2nd down. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards.
Brought him down.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Throwing Mayfield. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sideline. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup.
We hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
9-yard line.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill. He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
That's good for the Giants.
10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
70 Lions. 55, Mike. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Rush in. Rush in.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. As he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
First down. First and 10
Off the play
at the 32-yard line.
Jones on the crossing route, complete. That's Shepard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there,
First
22.
and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Barkley.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That's good for a Giants.
He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 yards there, first down.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Okay, break. Mike 55. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
From the gun, Jones. Catch made by Slayton.
Darius
They'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete.
Jones
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
At the Browns,
His pass caught at the 4. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. From 10 yards out, and the Giants are able to grow their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complimentary football?
And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout.
It's second down.
As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield finding the tight end Hooper. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On third down, Mayfield. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Here comes Pettis on the return. There he goes, left side.
It's sad they pay me.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A 71-yard punt return. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. It's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they miss-hit the ball and kick it right to him.
Makes the score.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
25-yard line.
Point it right. Watch his slant. Watch his slant. Mike 5-5. Mike 55.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. Oh, he'll let one go deep for, and that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the starter games, but sometimes you get it rocked a little bit, and it certainly applies here for them. But guess what? Just what you said, this touchdown can give them their belief back that they can win in the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency.
And that's caught inside the
30. Bring it!
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Complete to number 13,
Odell
Beckham.
75
Touchdown,
yards.
Cleveland.
And the Browns are back within a score.
The extra point.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. He'll have a first down past the 40. The 30, 20, 10.
You know what? Why don't you just start on
Giants. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the night. And the Giants add on to their lead.
Touchdown, Giants.
Teams always want to send messages. I think that was quite a statement there to start the third quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in, already that quick, long strike. They are setting the tone for the second half. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Makes the score Giants 35, Browns 21. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble and second down.
Watch the run, watch the run. Hurry, hurry. I got
Mayfield now. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Hey, let's get time.
First down, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. From the gun, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Complete to Kareem Hunt.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
Onside down now. It's Hunt.
Kareem
He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
David
This
Bale
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
And it's third down.
They run again with Hunt. And he's got this down to the 35.
The handoff
Well,
to
partner, what do you
Kareem
think?
Hunt.
Might have been 4 down
Brought
territory
down
if they
at
didn't
the
pick it up,
35-yard
but...
line.
Yeah, it's a moot
It's a
point
gain of
now. I
10.
was curious, so if they didn't
First
get it there,
down,
would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Kareem Hunt.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
At the 26-yard line.
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
The ball carrier.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
On the tackle.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
It's a gain of
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
At the
Throwing in on second down. Mayfield. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Mayfield's pass.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That one good for 10 yards.
He was
and it'll be second and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Throwing Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Back to throw. Jones. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Mark 55. 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Jones took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
No.
Jones off the play fake. He's going to let one fly, and this will be caught at the 30. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Golden Tate, 66 yards. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there.
That's caught at the
prime time, baby.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
77 yards. And the Browns get a score closer.
Cody Parkey lining up.
You got to understand situational
football
football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And he'll throw right away. That's complete to Slayton. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20.
Woo!
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 81 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive, with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
Give me that ball, defense. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. 70 Ranger.
Jones throwing for it. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back at the 10. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D guy home brought it down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Peoples-Jones returning. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Peoples-Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. His throw incomplete.
On the keeper.
Kareem Hunt, his running back, the intended receiver.
Kareem Hunt.
And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield flushed out right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Intercepted.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They begin with a run by Barkley, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Back at the 19-yard line.
Come on, sack. 70 Timberwolf. Coming Check.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Daniel Jones.
Sione Takitaki just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Off play action. Jones.
Get ready.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right, and that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they run him with Hunt. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. They
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Mayfield from the gun on third down. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's an exclamation point, not mark right here.
You're asking me?
At the 16
Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Let's get him.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Come on, we better than that.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
55. Panther 11. Rip right. Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
From the gun, Jones. And Ingram holds it in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. That one looks like he'll throw here.
I'm coming.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The last move there looked like nobody open. Now second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat.
To throw again, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Check, 55 to Mike. It's going to be a long... Trap 60. Long day. 55's Mike, guys, 55.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Watch the backer.
Throwing again. Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's 3rd down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Pass.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts.
A gain of a yard.
That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
At their 49-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. Incomplete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
This game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Mike, 55. Check.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the first down here inside the 30.
Another day, another dollar, baby.
Into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Complete to Odell Beckham Jr.
Odell Beckham,
touchdown,
41 yards. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
It's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game.
Browns 36. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly the show.
Number 26, Saquon Barkley.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
Made the tackle.
It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Check 26, check 26.
Now Jones looking for Shepard deep. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Intercepted by the Browns. They'll take over 1st and 10. at the 46-yard line.
Set. 180. Mike, 5-5. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. Hey, check Mike. Check Mike. Watch 55. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the...
Following the interception, Mayfield. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield, and he's going to go down again. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
One last shot from Mayfield here. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game.
Browns,
a big
36.
Offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From MetLife Stadium, good night, everybody.